Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1999 Pennant race is on the air. Today's date is September 7th, 99. We are at Network Associates Coliseum for an important American League matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland Athletics. The Red Sox come into this game a record of 81-57. A win will automatically qualify them at least for a chance at the playoffs. Once you reach 82 wins, you can qualify, but remember, you still got to be in the top two. The Oakland Athletics are 78-60, and they're only 4 wins away from qualifying. Let's take a look at the standings. In the American League East, the New York Yankees still have a 6.5 game lead on the Boston Red Sox, and they are still the number 1 seed in the American League. The Baltimore Orioles, they are 7.5 back of the Red Sox for third. Baltimore, I don't think they're going to catch them. It looks like the Yankees and the Red Sox are both going to go ahead and get in there. In the American League Central, the Cleveland Indians, just waiting for the playoffs with 82 wins, they qualify. The White Sox are still 10.5 back of the Indians for that division. They're not going to catch the Indians. The White Sox are just looking to get at least 10 more wins and make the playoffs. In the American League West, the Oakland Athletics, however, are in a fight for the division. The Texas Rangers are only 2.5 games back. So both are still got to get some wins, although the Athletics are only 4 wins away from qualifying, and the Rangers are 6. But the Rangers still think they can get the American League West. So we'll see what happens there. National League East, the New York Mets, 8.5 back of the Braves. They're not going to catch Atlanta. The Braves, with, of course, 88 wins already qualify. The Mets, of course, got to get 3 more wins to qualify, and then they'll probably just get in there, and the Mets will have to be probably be a wild card. National League Central, the Houston Astros, the best record in the league, at 96-43. They are 1 game. Their magic number is 1 to clinch a playoff berth. Their magic number is 6 to clinch the division. The Pirates, they're right behind them. They're not going to catch the Astros. The Pirates, however, are tied with the Mets at the same record, but the Pirates have a better board record. One of the reasons why the Pirates right now are the 4 seed. National League West has gotten a little bit more interesting. The Diamondbacks, they look like they're going to win the division. San Francisco now is at 500. They got to get above it to get a chance to qualify for the playoffs. The Dodgers are only a game and a half back of the Giants for second. So the National League West, at least second place there, is still pretty much up for grabs. And that is how it looks right now for the standings here as we go into September 7th here at 99. Philip Reynolds is first to join us here at Network Associates Coliseum. And yes, I know my Mets supposed to play nice, but we're trying to get in the playoffs too, of course, there, Phil. And pretty much, and we'll see what happens there, of course, in real life. So tonight, the Red Sox play the Athletics. The Red Sox historically won this game 5-3. They had 10 hits, no errors. The Athletics had 6 hits and 2 errors. But we'll see what happens with Inside Pitch as we get ready for an important American League matchup tonight. The Red Sox trying to qualify for the playoffs. They will with 82 wins. And the Athletics, they're 4 away, and they're trying to stay ahead of the Rangers. So let's see what happens tonight. Starting pitcher for the Oakland Athletics tonight is Gil Heredia. We've seen him before. 13 wins, 8 losses, a 4.81 ERA and 99, 117 strikeouts, and only 30 walks. He had pretty good control. We are at Network Associates Coliseum. This is a neutral park, at least for 99. 186 home runs were hit there. It does add 2 to walks. So, big game between the Bo Sox and the A's. Good crowd here at Network Coliseum. Should be exciting. Inside Pitch has given us some pretty good games lately. And let's see what happens tonight. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman Jose Offerman. 294 average, 8 homers, 69 RBIs, and 99. We're going to use yellow, white, and green dice. Athletics are the home team. Good crowd here at Network Coliseum. Everybody is set and ready to go, and it is time for some baseball. What will Inside Pitch have to say? Well, let's find out. Heredia, 2-1. Home run chance. And that 5 is going to, against the lefty, is going to be good. Against the righty, Offerman, though, needs a 3. Can he get a home run to lead the game off? No. Offerman, 2-1, but he does power one into left field. That's an 11, but it's going to stay up there. Left fielder Ben Grieve is going to get fair to the wall, and he is going to make the catch, and that's out number 1. Bad pitch by Heredia, but Offerman just didn't get enough on it. 1 out. Next batter is the center fielder, Darren Lewis, 240 average, 2 homers, 40 RBIs in 99. Heredia, 1-3, it's a blank. Lewis, 2-5, base hit, right past short, and the Red Sox will start with will get a man on first. Here's the designated hitter, Reggie Jefferson, 277 average, 5 homers, 17 RBIs that year. Infield is at double play. Lewis at 16 steals. He won't get one here. Heredia, 4-5, walk, ball 4. He walked him. So Heredia getting off to a little bit of a tough start here. Runners at first and second. And here's the shortstop, Nomar Garciaparra. Some people think he belongs in the Hall of Fame. Debatable. 357 average, 27 homers, 104 RBIs, though, in 99. He was one of the best players that year. Good to see there, Philip. And yeah, we'll talk about MLB expansion, although I don't know if we really need it, but we'll see. Strategy roll, nothing on the 16. Heredia, 6-4, range play. Noma, 5-2. That's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Jason Jambi. His range is a 2, but he's holding the runner on, so his range is a 1. He won't get it. And that's going to be a single. It'll be a base hit past first base. Lewis will have the speed. He will come around, and he will score. Red Sox get on the board early. Reggie Jefferson, and he will make third on a base hit past first. Garciaparra on the board, and the Red Sox take a quick 1-0 lead. RBI single by Noma. And now the left fielder, Troy O'Leary, 280 average, 28 homers, 103 RBI. Infield's going to stay at double play depth. It's early, but the Red Sox already have a 1-0 lead. Strategy, that's a 1. Garciaparra had 14 steals. 16 minus 2 is 14. And McFarland minus 1 is a 13. Why not? 1-13, Garciaparra is safe. And he's out. 2 down. Jefferson does not try to steal home, and Garciaparra will get thrown out at second, and that'll make the second out. Caught stealing, and now a runner on third with 2 outs now. Strategy, nothing on the 2. Jefferson will stay put. Heredia, 6-6, it's a blank. O'Leary, 5-2, fly ball to center. Easy play for Rich Becker, and he's going to get to that and retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, a walk, and a caught stealing. But the Red Sox jump on the board first here in the first. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox tonight is Tim Wakefield, and he's usually all over the place. 6 wins, 11 losses, 15 saves, a 5.08 ERA. He got the call as a starter tonight, and he did start a number of games. 104 strikeouts, 70 walks in 99. He will get the leadoff run there, and we are set and ready to go. Bottom of the first. Leading off for the Athletics will be the center fielder, Rich Becker. Becker started the season with the Milwaukee Brewers. He is on the Athletics now. 258 average, 6 homers, 26 RBIs in 99. Wakefield, 5-2, strikeout, got him. Becker does go down on strikes. That'll be the first K for Wakefield, 1 down. Next batter will be the second baseman, Randy Velarde. Velarde started the season with the Anaheim Angels. He is also on the Athletics now. 317 average, 16 homers, 76 RBIs in 99. Ben Witz joins us here at Network Coliseum. Wakefield, 6'6", walk plus, ball 4. He's going to go ahead and walk Velarde, and that'll be the first walk given up by Wakefield. Here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. 315 average, 33 homers, 123 RBIs. For a while, Giambi was one of the best players in the league. Doug Hunt joins us here at Network Coliseum. About time you guys start showing up. Strategy roll for Velarde, and he gets the steal sign. 15 plus 1 is 16. Veritek plus 1 is 17. There he goes, and he will be. That's a possible error. Bad throw by Veritek. 1-6, he'll make an error, and he will not. Bad throw by Veritek. But a good play by the shortstop, Garcia Parra, to prevent the ball from going out there. And Velarde holds it second. It is a stolen base, though. Stolen base for Velarde. And they will re-roll the strat. Takes away the double play, too. Nothing on the 9. Wakefield will pitch. Wakefield, 3-2 against the lefty. It's a blank. Giambi, 3-6. It's a grounder to second base. That'll get taken care of by Offerman. And Velarde will move to third. That is out number 2. Yeah, I know there's football in Brazil between the Chiefs and the Chargers. Maybe another one of the reasons why I'm not getting anything right now. Football always seems to beat cards and dice, but I understand. Giambi moves to third. Jimmy Jam joins us here at Network Coliseum. Next up is the designated hitter, John Jaha. 276 average, 35 homers, 111 RBIs that year. Runner at third for the A's. Red Sox already lead 1-0, and nothing happening there. Wakefield, 2-1, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck them out. He'll get the inning. Second strikeout for Wakefield, and nothing across except a walk and a steal. 1-0 in favor of Baston after 1. Heredia can pitch to 23, and Wakefield can pitch to 25. Although I have a funny feeling Wakefield ain't going to pitch that long. He is so over the place. Top of the second. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Mike Stanley. 281 average, 19 homers, 72 RBIs in 99. Heredia, a 3-5. It's a blank. Stanley, 5-2. Grounded to third. Easily picked up there by Almedo Signs. And he will toss it over. 1 out. Next up is the catcher, Jason Veritek. 269 average, 20 homers, 76 RBIs. Heredia, 5-6, strikeout, and got him. Struck him out. He'll get Veritek. And that is the first strikeout for Heredia, actually playing inside pitch advanced. Oh, there we go. Playing inside pitch advanced. Which teams? That'll bring up the third baseman, Wilton Veras. Don't know anything about him. 288 average, 2 homers, 13 RBIs in 99. Only played in 36 games for the Red Sox that year. A September call-up, I'm sure. Heredia, 5-1. It's a blank. Veras, 1-3. And that's fly to center. Easy play for Becker. And he'll make the catch. And then the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bo Sox. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the A's will be the right fielder, Matt Stairs. 258 average, 38 bombs, 102 RBIs in 99. Wakefield, 3-3, wild pitch. It's a blank. Stairs, 2-1, ground out to second. That'll be handled by Offerman. He throws it over for the out. Here's the third baseman, Almedo Signs. 275 average, 11 homers, 41 RBIs. Cubs 84, 5 Padres 84, top 3, top of 7. 1984 Cubs and Padres. Wakefield, 1-1. Wild pitch. It's a blank. Signs, 4-5, and that's powered into right. That 11 is going to be good enough. That'll be a double. Signs will hit one into right field. That'll bounce off the wall, and Signs will have himself a 1-out two-bagger. And now the left fielder, Ben Grieve, 265 average, 28 homers, 86 RBIs in 99. Signs on at second, and Wrigley, good choice. And he'll stay at second. Wakefield, 3-5, that's a blank. Grieve, 6-1, fly ball to center field, and that'll be handled easily there by Lewis. That's out number 2. The Signs take third. 6-4, and let's see, 6-4, advances if it's hit the right. It was hit the center. He will not go. That will be out number 2. Now the shortstop, Miguel Tejada. 251 average, 21 homers, 84 RBIs in 99. Signs on at second, 2 outs now. Is he going to do anything? No. Tejada, Wakefield, 4-1. Against the righty, strikeout. The 12 is high. Tejada, 2-4, and it's fly to center. That'll be handled easily by Lewis. Lewis will get it and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the A's. Still 1-0 Red Sox after 2. Of course, Tim Wakefield, a knuckleballer, one of the reasons why he has no wild pitches, just a bunch of pass balls. Top of the third, and leading off for the Red Sox will be the right fielder, Trot Nixon, 270 average, 15 homers, 52 RBIs that year. Heredia will deal. Heredia, 3-4 against the lefty, strikeout. He'll get him. And that will be a second strikeout for Heredia. That's out number 1. XSG2 joins us here at Network Coliseum. Here's Offerman. Offerman is 0-for-1. Heredia will pitch. 1-5. Error on a grounder. Offerman, 5-2. Ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Velarde. His error rating is a 5. That's a 17. He'll get that one. And he will toss it over for out number 2. Lewis is next. Lewis got a single his first time up. Heredia will pitch. Heredia, 4-6. Pitcher result. And that 18 is going to be a blank. Lewis, 1-3, and he popped it up. Pop fly ball to short. Miguel Tejada says, I'll get it. And he will. And that will retire the side. 1-2-3 goes Boston. Bottom of the third coming up. Leading off for the Athletics is the catcher, Mike McFarland. 243 average, 4 homers, 31 RBIs in 99. Wakefield, 3-6. Wild pitch. It's a blank. McFarland, 5-4. Popped out to third. That'll be handled by Veras. And he will make the catch in foul territory. That's out number 1. Next batter is Becker. Becker's 0-for-1. Wakefield, a 6-2 range play at the park. Network Coliseum, 5-2. That's a fly ball to left field. Going after that is O'Leary. He was pretty good. His range is a 4. And he's got it. 2 down. Nice play by O'Leary. And that'll be a fly out to left for the second out. And now Velarde. Velarde walked his first time up. 1-0 Red Sox. Bottom of the third. Very important game for both teams. Red Sox will not clinch a playoff berth. They will qualify for one if they go ahead and get this 82nd win. Athletics, only 2.5 ahead of the Rangers in the AL West. Wakefield, 6-5. Wild pitch. It's a blank. Velarde, 3-3. Base hit to center field. Velarde will get on base for the second time today. The batter is Giambi. Giambi's 0-for-1. Velarde had 24 steals, and he's not getting one here. Wakefield gives a lot of steal chances, though, that's for sure. Wakefield will pitch. Wakefield, 5-1. That's at the park. Network Coliseum, 2-6. It's a base hit to right field with a possible double. Velarde will automatically make third. Giambi rounding first, trying to second. Base runner 3. Right fielder is Nixon, and he has a 0 arm. A 1-3. Giambi will take second base, and he will not. He'll put on the brakes and head back. Good throw by O'Leary to keep him at first. 2 outs, tying run at third. Here's Jaha. Jaha is 0 for 1. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Both Sox and A's. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 14. Wakefield will pitch. Wakefield, 5-3. Strikeout, 16. That just missed. Jaha, 4-5. And it's a base hit past second base, and the A's are on the board. Velarde will come in to score. Giambi on a single past second. Yeah, with 2 outs, he'll make it. To third, Jaha on at first. We're tied at 1. Just missed the strikeout, and Jaha will go ahead and bring in the tying run. So RBI single by Jaha. And now here's Stairs. Stairs is 0 for 1. Tied at 1 here. 2 outs. Strategy. Nothing on, and that is a 2. Nothing happening. Wakefield will pitch. Wakefield, 2-1. Strikeout. That just missed. Stairs. 1-2, but that's a fly to center field. And Becker says he will get that. Not Becker. Lewis says he'll get it. He'll make the catch and end the inning. 1 run on 3 hits for the A's. We're tied at 1 now after 3. In the middle of the 1999 pennant race. Postseason, the final week, and the postseason is around the corner. Top of the 4th. Reggie Jefferson leads off for the Bo Sox. He walked his first time up. Heredia will pitch. Heredia, 3-2. That's at the park. Network Coliseum, 2-4. And that's grounded to short. That'll be handled by Tejada. And over to first it goes. 1 down. Next up is Noma. Noma got a base hit his first time up. Heredia, 2-4. That's a blank. Noma, 6-1. And against the righty, hits one deep to right. But Stairs is going to have room. And that'll be a fly out to right. And that's out number 2. O'Leary is next. He's 0 for 1. Heredia will go ahead and pitch. Heredia, 3-5. It's a blank. O'Leary, 1-5. Against the righty, he grounds it to short. And that'll be handled by Tejada. And he will get it, toss it over, and retire the side. Nice job by Heredia since giving up 1 run on 2 hits in the first. He has kept the Athletics from getting anything since then. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Olmedo Signs leads off for Oakland. He got a double his first time up. Wakefield, 6-4. Walk plus, and yeah, that's 17 will walk him. So he'll walk Signs. So Signs were just based for the second time. Second walk issued by Wakefield. And here comes Grieve. Grieve is 0 for 1. Infield set for double play. Signs is not going to do anything. Wakefield, 3-3, wild pitch, possible pass ball, and that is on Veritek. His pass ball rating is a 2. And he'll block it. So no pass ball. Now we go to Grieve. Grieve will swing. 1-6, and it's a grounder to first base. Do they turn it? 2-2-2. Shortstop pivot. Shortstop pivot, Garcia Parra, -1. The only way they turn a double play is on a 1. No. Signs will be thrown out at second. No relay. Grieve will get to first on the fielder's choice. Tejada's next. He is 0 for 1. Infield still at double play depth. That is a 1. Grieve, he gets the steal sign. He's going to go. He only had 4 steals, but a stolen base rating of 20. He's going to go. 20 plus 1 is 21. And Varitek plus 1 is 22. But, of course, you're out automatically on a 20. He'll make it. Grieve will steal second base easily there. And that'll be a stolen base for him. So now he's at second. Takes away the double play. Re-roll the strat, and he'll stay where this time. Wakefield. A 3-4. It's a blank. Tejada. 4-4. Line out right to first. That is out number 2. Line out to first. Wait a minute. The line out to first. Third. Line out to third. Grieve. Let's see. Is he thrown out? Line out to third. Grieve is on second. And no. No, that is a 5. And it would have been, if that was a 7, Grieve would have been out. So Grieve gets back. That's out number 2. So no double play. It'll now bring up McFarland. McFarland is 0 for 1. Wakefield sets and deals. Strategy roll first. Grieve stays put. Wakefield, 6-3, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is another K for Wakefield. That is his 3rd. No runs, no hits, a fielder's choice, a walk, and a stolen base. But that is all Oakland gets. Tied at 1 after 4. We go to the 5th. Combined ERA of these two pitchers is 9.8. 8 runs historically scored in the game. We only got 2 right now, but we still got a ways to go. Mike Stanley leads off for Baston. He's 0 for 1. Red Sox chasing the Yankees. Athletics trying to stay ahead of the Rangers. Heredia, 1-6 at the blank. Stanley, 6-3. Line drive to short. That's gloved by Tejada. And that is out number 1. Here's Varitek. Varitek is 0 for 1. Heredia will go ahead and deal. Heredia, 3-4. Against the switch left. Strikeout. Got him. Varitek hitting from the left side. That's a strikeout chance, and he'll nail him on that. And that is the 3rd K for Heredia. 2 down. And now Veras. Veras is 0 for 1. Heredia will pitch. 5-5. Strikeout 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. That is the 4th strikeout for Heredia. And again, he sets the Red Sox down in order as we now go to the bottom of the 5th. Top of the order for the Athletics. Here's Rich Becker. Becker is 0 for 2. Wakefield, 4-3. Home run result, but the 18 is high. Becker, 3-6, and he hits one, the fly ball deep to center, but he'll stay up there. Easy play for Darren Lewis. And that's the first out. Velarde is next. He's 1 for 1, singled and walked. Wakefield with the pitch. Wakefield, 1-4. That is a walk plus. That will walk Velarde. Velarde walks for the 2nd time in the ball game. Has been on base all 3 times. Chance now for Giambi. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Infield double play. Velarde had 24 steals. And he gets the steal sign. He's going. Wakefield not good at holding runners. 15 plus 1 is 16. Varitek plus 1 is 17. Velarde on his way to second, and he is safe. You can steal on Wakefield, mostly because of that knuckleball. And Velarde goes to second base. That's his 2nd stolen base of the game. He already has 2. And that takes away double play. Re-roll the strat. Velarde will stay at second. Wakefield will pitch. 1-3, strikeout. That missed. Giambi, 5-4, and he pumped it up to first base. That's in foul territory, but that'll be caught by Stanley. And that is out number 2. Here's Jaha. Jaha 1 for 2, single and an RBI. Velarde on at second, and he will stay at second. Wakefield 1-2, possible error. Jaha 5-1, base hit to left field, single. Left fielder O'Leary has an error rating of 1. That's a 9. He won't make an error. Will it score Velarde? He's got 2 outs. His base running rating is a 6. And a 6-6, I think that's an automatic play. 6-6, yeah, is a play. So Velarde coming around third, coming for home. That is an 8. Center fielder. Was that hit to center field, right? I got to keep on track. That was hit to center, right? Yeah, center field. Center fielder is Lewis. His arm rating is a 0. That's an 8. And the throw to the plate is in time. They got him. Velarde thrown out at the plate, and the inning is over. Well, base hit to center field for Jaha, but he will not get in the run as Velarde is thrown out at the plate. Stadium groans. What a throw there by Darren Lewis to go ahead and make the play. And even if it was O'Leary, he still would have gotten him out. But that'll be a play there, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, and a steal. And the Red Sox keep it 1-1 after 5. We go to the 6th. And it will be Trot Nixon coming up. Nixon is 0 for 1. I'm going to have to... How does the base running rate of the player affect on the chart? Depending on where it is, depending on what you roll. So here, pretty much here, second to home, I rolled a 6-6, which is an automatic play. And then we go to this. But the base running ratings comes up depending if you roll a 1, 2, a 1, like here, it says base running rating a 1 or a 2 or a 3. And then you check to see what the base running rating is of the runner to see if he scores. The only way he would have been out in this case was actually on a 6-6, a 5-6, and that probably would have been it. A 6-6 is an automatic play no matter what. Do only the dice affect the chart reading? The dice do affect the chart reading, but then you check the chart and see what rating you got to check to see if the runner scores or if he doesn't. In this case, it didn't matter. It was a play. And since the arm rating of Darren Lewis is a 0, we come here and you'll see a rating of 0-3. I rolled a 6, and he was out. Anything higher, he would have been safe. Really streamlines the game, and you really don't have to worry about calculations. The only calculation you got to make is just adding 1 if they're close. Even with that speed, Darren Lewis made a heck of a play. So even though you could have the fastest runner in baseball, sometimes, you can have the speed of Ricky Henderson or anything like that. But even if you have that kind of speed, if the fielder makes a perfect throw, there's nothing you can do. You're going to be pretty much a perfect throw usually beats any speed at the plate. Usually if it's a perfect throw. And a 6-6 is a perfect. In this case, that was a perfect throw. Top of the 6th, tied at 1. Nixon is 0 for 1. Good game here so far. Nice pitchers duel. Heredia, 2-1. Home run chance. 18 is high. Nixon, 4-3. Fly ball deep to center. Becker's going to have to go back for that one, but he will have room. That's out number 1. That just missed. Next up is Offerman. Offerman is 0 for 2. Heredia will deal. Heredia, 6-2. Strikeout. Called strike 3 on Offerman. Good pitch by Heredia. That is his 5th K. And that'll be the second out. And now here's Lewis. Lewis is 1 for 2. Heredia will pitch. Heredia, 5-4. Strikeout. No. Lewis, a 5-6, and it's a base hit. He'll hit that one into left field. Single to left, and Lewis has his second hit of the game. I should mention, by the way, XSG2, this is a chart that is optional, for regular inside pitch. The one thing about But it's really designed for inside pitch advanced. Inside pitch advanced has a lot more results that can happen because, well, first of all, it's an 8-sided die instead of a 6-sided die. So inside pitch advanced, that chart will actually even give you more results than the inside pitch one here that he pretty much put together for me real quick for inside pitch. Classic. So now 2 outs, and the batter with the Lewis got a hit. It's Jefferson next. Jefferson is 0 for 1 with a walk. Just thought I'd let you know that, Excess, since you asked me. Nothing on the 5. Lewis will stay put. Heredia, 4-3. That's a blank. Jefferson, 5-1. It's grounded to first. That'll be handled by Giambi easily. He'll take it to the bag himself and end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Wakefield pitching a heck of a game right now. We'll see how long he goes. Matt Stairs leads off for the Athletics. He's 0 for 2. Bottom of the 6th, tied at 1. Red Sox and the A's. Wakefield, 4-5. Range play. Stairs, 1-6. That's a fly ball to center. Going after that is Darren Lewis. His range is a 4. He's got it. 1 out. Nice play by Lewis. Gets it on the run. Next up is Signs. Signs is 1 for 1, doubled and walked. Wakefield will pitch. Wakefield, 2-2. Home run chance. The 11 is good against a righty. Signs needs a 15. Wakefield pitches him a meatball, and Signs will not do anything with it. Signs, 6-4. Instead, he gets over it and chops a weak grounder to first. That'll be handled by Stanley. He'll take it to the bag himself, 2 outs. Signs not happy. Signs believed he should have went ahead and sent that out, but he doesn't. He got over it. And now here's Grieve. Grieve is 0 for 2 with a stolen base. Wakefield will pitch. Wakefield got away with one. 5-5. Wild pitch. It's a blank. Grieve. 2-2. Double into center field. Grieve keeps the inning going. Grieve will go ahead and head to center. And that is a double. And the next batter is Tejada. Wakefield is tired. They're going to see if he can get through the inning. Tejada is 0 for 2. Wakefield is tired, but he says, I can do it, coach. I can get through the inning. Big run on second base for the Athletics. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 4. Grieve will stay put. Wakefield will deal. Wakefield, 3-1. That's at the park. Network Coliseum, 3-6. And he's going to pay for it because that's going to be a double into center field. Grieve will come around. He will score. Tejada holds at second. 2-1 Athletics. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI double by Tejada. And the next batter is McFarland, and that will be it for Wakefield. So Wakefield will come out of the game. He'll leave now with the L, although he pitched beautifully, really. He only gave up a couple of runs. New pitcher coming in for the Red Sox. And they got a righty, then left, right, left. And they may bring in a lefty for him, I think. Let's see. I think they are going to bring in a lefty. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox will be Real Comier. 2 wins, no losses, no saves, a 3.69 ERA. 39 strikeouts, 16 walks. They're actually bringing him in so he can probably pitch the 7th as well. So Real Comier will pitch against McFarland here. Now 2-1 Athletics in the bottom of the 6th. Comier, strategy roll. Tejada stays put. Comier, 5-4. Range play. McFarland, 2-3. Line drive to first. It's it to Stanley. Stanley's range is a 2. He leaps. Can't get it. And that's going to be a double down the line. Tejada will come around. He will score. That'll be a double for McFarland over Stanley's reach. 3-1 Athletics. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI double for McFarland. 2 quick outs and then 3 straight doubles for the Athletics. There's Becker. Becker is 0 for 3. Still 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. All of this is happening with 2 outs. Cormier, strategy roll still happening. McFarland stays put. Cormier will pitch. Cormier, 1-1, strikeout. He'll get Becker. That'll end the inning. That will end the inning on a K, and that'll do it. 2 runs on 3 hits for the A's, and they now have a 3-1 lead after 6. On to the 7th. Athletics a 3-1 lead. Nomar Garciaparra leads off for the Red Sox. He's 1 for 2. Heredia can pitch to 2 more batters before he fatigues. He'll pitch. Top of the 7th, now 3-1 A's. Heredia will deal. 3-6, strikeout, just missed. Garciaparra, 6-2, popped out to short. Tejada says, I'll get it. And he will, and that's out number 1. O'Leary is next. O'Leary is 0 for 2. Heredia will pitch. Heredia 6-5. That's a blank. O'Leary 4-1 against a righty. It's a grounder to second base. And Velarde will take his time, toss it over, 2 down. Heredia is now tired. He says, I can pitch, coach. And now here's Stanley. Stanley is 0 for 2. 2 outs, top of the 7th, 3-1. Key matchup here in the American League. Heredia will pitch. 2-5, strikeout 9, swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that will retire the side. 6 strikeout for Heredia, and he has been excellent this game after the first. So nothing across for the Red Sox. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next matchup will be at 3Com Park. We go back to the National League for an important game there with the Giants. But they're hosting the Atlanta Braves, who are trying to wrap up the number 2 seed in the National League. John Smoltz will be going for the Braves, and Russ Ortiz will be going for the Giants. A very important game in the National League. Giants right now got to get above 500 and still stay in the top 2 in the National League West. Atlanta trying to stay ahead of the Mets, but right now the Braves are just trying to close the division out. Braves and the Giants. That is September 10th. That will be tomorrow night on the network. Should be a pretty good matchup. Bottom of the 7th. And leading off for the Athletics will be Randy Velarde. He is 1 for 1, singled and walked twice. And Cormier is going to come out. They're going to go with a righty here for the next 3 batters. So let's see who the Red Sox want to bring out to pitch. And it is going to be... Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be John Wasden. 8 wins, 3 losses, 2 saves, a 4.12 ERA, 57 strikeouts, 18 walks, and 99. John Wasden will come, and he will pitch to 7. So here's John Wasden. Bottom of the 7th, 3-1 A's. Wasden, 6'4", strikeout 16 is high. Velarde, 5'5", it's a base hit to right field. Sometimes it's not a walk, sometimes it's always a single. Single for Velarde, he gets his second hit of the game. Next up is Giambi. Giambi 1 for 2 with a single. Infield set for double play. Strategy rolls are still on, and Velarde stays where he is. Wasden, 2-3. That is an automatic out, and that's going to be a fly to right. Easy play there for Trot Nixon. And that will be out number 1. Jaha is next. Jaha 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI. Velarde, he will stay where he is. And Wasden will deal. Wasden, 4-2, error on a throw. Jaha, 4-5. That's going to be an infield single to second. That's picked up by Offerman. Offerman's error rating is a 7. That's a 15. He'll hold on to the ball. He's not going to try to get Jaha out anyway, and that will be an infield single. Third hit of the game for Jaha. He's having a good one tonight. Here's Stairs. Stairs is 0 for 3. 3-1 Athletics here. Bottom of the 7th. Strategy. And nothing on the 13. Wasden will deal. Wasden, 4-5. Strikeout, and he got him. That's a strikeout for Wasden. And Stairs is now 0 for 4. Here's Signs. Signs is 1 for 2. Doubled and walked. Missed a home run earlier. Just not much. Velarde on it second. Jaha on it first. And nothing on the strat. Wasden will concentrate on Signs. Wasden, 3-3. Strikeout plus. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will retire the side. Nice job by Wasden. No runs, 2 hits, but that's what matters. No runs across. 3-1 A's after 7. We go to the 8th. Heredia is tired. Jason Varitek leads off for the Red Sox. He is 0 for 2. He struck out twice. And the question is Heredia going to pitch? Varitek does do a little worse against righties, and you got Veras and you got Nixon. And let me check the Oakland. The XSG2 says pitch him. Okay. Heredia will pitch to Varitek. Heredia, 2-1. Home run chance. 16. Yeah, that's good. Against the righty. Varitek needs a 13. And no. 6-1. But he will get some of it. He smacks one into right field, and that's going to be a double. Just missed a home run off of Heredia, but he gets a little bit of it, and Varitek will be at second base. So leadoff double for him. Now the batter is Veras, and now I will pull him. And that'll be it for Heredia. So runner at second. Let's see who the Athletics want to bring on to pitch. We are in the 8th, so I'd like to save Jones for the 9th. Actually, he can make a 6-out save. And the Athletics need this game. Coming on to pitch for the Athletics is going to be Doug Jones. 5 wins, 5 losses, 10 saves, a 3.55 ERA, 63 strikeouts, 21 walks, and 99. So Heredia leaves the W. And Jones, he can get 6 outs if possible. We'll see what he does. He can pitch to 6. So now 3-1, but Veritek on at second base. So here's Doug Jones. The Athletics really need this game. The Red Sox needed 2, but Boston feels they're not going to catch the Yankees in the division. Strategy rolls are still on, and nothing on the 6. Veritek stays put. Jones, 2-4. Wild pitch. No, it's a blank. Veras, 5-2, and Veras will go ahead and smack a bunt into right field, and that's going to bounce off the wall out there too, and that's going to be a double. It's 3-2. Veras will get an RBI double, bringing a run for the Red Sox. RBI double by Wilton Veras, now 3-2. And now here's Nixon. Nixon is 0 for 2, still nobody out in the top of the 8th. Strategy roll for Veras. He'll stay put. Jones, a 5-6 home run result, but the 16 is high. Nixon, 5-6, and that's a fly to right. And going after that will be Stairs. And that's going to be out number 1. Will Veras take third? And that is a 1-2. I think he will on that. A 1-2 and advances of 2 to 6. He's a 3. If base running rating 2 to 6, he's a 3. He will advance to third. So fly to right. And now the batter is Offerman. The infield will come in. Offerman is 0 for 3. You kind of think he's due. Infield is in. Let's see, with 1 out, I will not use the chart. I don't think I'll use the chart in this case, but we'll see if I will see. We'll see. Maybe I'll just use the chart just for the heck of it. Jones will pitch. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 3. Veras stays put. Jones will deal. Jones, 6-1. That's at the park. Network Coliseum. 3-5. It's a base hit to center field. That'll tie it up. Offerman rounding first. It's deep enough. Offerman's going to try for second. His base running rating is a 4. Center fielder Becker a +2. So it's a 6. There's no way. I think it's a 6, and Offerman will make it automatically. Becker has a lousy arm in center field. Offerman goes ahead and brings in the tying run. We're tied. Stadium groans. No lead is safe when you play inside pitch. Offerman on at second. Game is now tied at 3. And now here's Lewis. A good job by Heredia. And it will be blown by Jones. Lewis is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Still 1 out here. The Red Sox historically won this game 5-3. So right now we're both at 3. Strategy roll for Offerman. He'll stay where he is. Jones, 1-6 against the righty. Blank. Lewis, 5-4. Base hit into right field. Single for Lewis. Will it score Offerman? Single to right. 4-2. And he will single to right. 4-2. And hold if the right fielder has a +1 to -2 arm rating. Right fielder for the Athletics is Stairs. He has a 0 arm rating. Offerman will hold at third. Good throw in by Stairs, and Offerman, they'll hold him. So it doesn't bring in the run, but that's a third hit for Lewis. And now here's Jefferson. Jefferson is 0 for 2 with a walk. Infield once again in. Athletics had a 3-1 lead. Now the Red Sox have made it 3-3. Doug Jones still on the mound. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 8. And they're going to play, even though Reggie Jefferson does hit into a lot of double plays, but they want to make sure they get him. Actually going to switch into double play depth. Jones will pitch. Jones, 1-5, strikeout. That'll be high. Jefferson, 5-6. It's a ground ball to third. Good call. 4, 5, 6. But, of course, as high as you can go is 5. Second base, Velarde, +1. They're going to try to turn the 2. The only way they don't get it is on a 6. They got it. Side retired. What a good call to switch the defenses right in the middle. 5-4-3 double play, but damage done. 2 runs, 4 hits. And it's now tied at 3 going in the bottom of the 8th. That was a very good call to switch defenses immediately because Jefferson hits into a lot of DPs. Yes, you just don't see managing like this on that other channel with the fluffy cat. Bottom of the 8th, John Wasden can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. Ben Grieve is the leadoff batter. Grieve is 1 for 3. Wasden's coming out of the game. Grieve actually hits lefties worse. So they're going to make a pitching change here for the Red Sox. And coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Kent Mercker. 8 wins, 5 losses, a 4.80 ERA, 81 strikeouts, 61 walks. Kent Mercker started the season with the St. Louis Cardinals in '99. He is now on the Red Sox. So Mercker will come in to pitch, and he can pitch to 7. And Wakefield is off the hook. Bottom of the 8th, tied at 3. Kent Mercker will do some pitching. Mercker, 6-4. It's a blank. Grieve, 1-2, and that's flied to right. That'll be handled by Nixon, and Nixon gets it for the first out. Here's Tejada. Tejada is 1 for 3 with a double. Mercker will pitch. Mercker, 5-4. Strikeout 13 is high. Tejada, 4-2. And against the lefty, it's a base hit. But Tejada hits lefties better, and that will be a single for him. And that's his second hit of the game. Next batter is McFarland. And McFarland is 1 for 3. Do I want McFarland to bat here? I think I do. Yeah, McFarland will bat. He has more at bats than the other 2 catchers. Infield double play. Tejada on it first, strategy, and he'll stay put. Mercker, 4-1, strikeout. That just missed. McFarland, 2-3, line drive to first. I think that 4 is going to be a double play. Line out to first. Runner on first, a 1-10. He's out. That's a 4. That's a double play, and the inning is over. That's going to be an L3 unassisted. Line drive to first. That's grabbed by Stanley. He'll tag out Tejada, who took off, and that will retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Athletics, tied at 3 after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th first. Doug Jones can pitch to 1 more batter before he tires. Nomar Garciaparra leads off. They're going to let Jones pitch to him to start the top of the 9th. Tied at 3 here. Jones will pitch. Jones, 3-5. Error on a grounder. Garciaparra, 4-3. No, that's going to be a fly out to right. Easy play for Stairs. And that's the first out. Next up is O'Leary. Jones is tired. He says, I can do it. O'Leary is 0 for 3. Jones will pitch. Jones, 1-4. Home run chance. But the 11 is high. O'Leary, 6-2. Powers one into center. That's a 17. It'll stay up there. The wind will get a handle of it. And Becker will grab it for out number 2. Jones wipes his brow knowing he almost made a mistake there. Now Stanley. Stanley is 0 for 3. Jones, he'll pitch. Jones, 3-1. That's at the park. Network Coliseum. 5-5. It's powered into left. That's a 9. That's going to be a double. Double to left field for Stanley. He'll hold up at second base. And the batter is Veritek. And that'll be it for Jones. Now you can't allow an S1, so Jones will come out of the game. The Athletics will bring in a new pitcher to pitch to Veritek. Probably bring in a righty. Let's see what's going to be. And coming on to pitch for the Athletics is going to be TJ Matthews. 9 wins, 5 losses, 3 saves, a 3.81 ERA in 99, 42 strikeouts, and 16 walks. TJ Matthews will now come on to pitch, and he can pitch to 5. Veritek is 1 for 3 with a double. 2 outs, top of the ninth, tied at 3, Red Sox and A's. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 12. David Vega joins us here at Network Coliseum. Matthews will pitch. Matthews, 2-2, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that'll end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Bo Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth now. So will we see some bottom of the ninth inning magic? Rich Becker due to lead off for the Athletics. Do I want him to bat is the question. He's 0 for 4. And Becker is at center field. And he is going to bat. The bench for the Athletics is pretty weak in this game. And question is Merker going to pitch to him? Yeah, lefty on lefty, sure. Merker will pitch, try to go another inning here if possible, but the Red Sox do have the bullpen ready to go. Lefty on lefty, Merker will pitch. Merker, 5-3, home run chance. That one is good against the lefty. Becker needs a 6. Does Becker walk this game off? No, just missed. Becker, 5-5. He grounds it to first. That'll get handled by Stanley. He'll take it to the bag himself. Out number 1. Becker just misses a walk-off bomb by 3. 1 down. And the batter is Velarde. Velarde is 2 for 2. 2 singles and 2 walks. 1 out here, bottom of the ninth. Will Merker pitch to Velarde? Take a look at the Red Sox bullpen, see what I want to do here. I'd rather like to save Derek Lowe. The Red Sox bullpen. Yeah, that'll be it for Merker. Merker coming out of the game. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox will be Rich Garces. 5 wins, a loss, 2 saves, but a 1.55 ERA. Garces will come on to pitch. This is September call-up, so I have a lot of pitchers and batters to utilize. And Garces, he can pitch to 5 batters. So Garces is going to try to come on here and send this game into extras. Garces will deal. Garces, 2-2 against a righty. It's a strikeout plus. Got him. So he starts with a strikeout. 5 wins, a loss, 2 saves, a 1.55 ERA, 33 strikeouts, 17 walks. In 99, 2 down. And now Giambi. Giambi is 1 for 4 with a single. Garces, he will deal. Garces, 5-2. Wild pitch, it's a blank. Giambi, 4-4. It's a ground ball to third. That'll get picked up by Veras. He's got it. Throws to first. We've got free baseball. Free baseball. Free baseball here. Get your free baseball. We're going to extras. Tied at 3. On to the 10th inning. Ghost runners not active for the 10th inning. The 11th, they will be. TJ Matthews will pitch. He'll stay on the mound. And Wilton Veras will lead off for the Red Sox at the top of the 10th. He's 1 for 3 with a double. So top of the 10th, no ghost runners in the 10th inning. Matthews will deal. Matthews, 4-5, wild pitch, blank. Veras, 1-2, base hit, pass short. The Red Sox start with a man on. Second hit of the game for Veras. The next batter is Nixon. You kind of think he's due. Nixon is 0 for 3. Infield set for double play. Veras didn't have any steals. And nothing happening on the strat. Matthews will pitch. Matthews, 2-6. That is an automatic out. And that's going to be a fly out to center field. Becker says he'll take it. 1 out. Nixon having a rough night. And now Offerman is next. Offerman is 1 for 4. Infield still at double play. Strategy roll for Veras. Nothing happening there. Matthews, 5-4. Possible error. Offerman, 2-4. That's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Giambi. His error rating is a 5. That's a 3. It's going to handcuff them, and they will be safe. Big time error on Giambi. Didn't make many of them, but he'll make a big one there. And that puts the go-ahead run at second base. That's an E3. That's the first error on the Athletics. They had 2 of them in this game historically. So now runners at first and second for Lewis. Lewis has had a great night. 3 for 4, 3 singles. Matthews will pitch to him. Infield set for double play still. Fans here at Network Coliseum hoping for something good. Strategy, nothing on the 3. Veras stays at second. He's got decent speed, probably coming to score on a base hit. Matthews, 4-4. That is a walk plus, and that is ball 4. So the bases are loaded. And here's Jefferson. And Matthews is tired. That will be it for Matthews. So Matthews is going to come out. The Athletics will bring on a new pitcher. And they still got left, right, left, and 1 out. And they're going to go with... This bullpen is meh. Coming on to pitch for the Athletics will be Buddy Bridegroom. 3 wins, 2 losses, a 5.09 ERA, 32 strikeouts, 13 walks. Buddy Groom will come on to pitch. His job is he's a lefty. He can pitch to 3. He's going to try to get this inning over. Infield's going to be a double play depth. Jefferson grounds into double plays a lot. Now the question is, will the Red Sox make a change? Jefferson is the DH, and they're going to make a change. So Jefferson's going to come out of the game, and the Red Sox will go to the bench, and they're going to bring out Butch Husky. Husky started the season with the Seattle Mariners. He is on the Red Sox. Much better hitter. 282 average, 22 homers, 77 RBIs. Husky will now take over at the DH spot. So here comes Butch Husky against Groom. He doesn't ground out into many double plays. They're going to call the infield in now. Bases loaded. Top of the 10th, tied at 3. Groom will pitch to Husky. Fans here at Network Coliseum hoping for a good pitch. Strategy roll first. Nothing on the 3. Groom will deal. Groom, 3-2 against the righty. It's a blank. Husky, 5-3, and it's a ground ball to third. It's a ground ball to third. The infield is in, and the bases are loaded. Let's go to the chart. We're going to go to the chart here, so let's see what we got. And that is a 1. I could take that from the infield in chart. Bases are loaded, and Veras is a base running rating of 3. It was hit to third. The runner at third is out. The batter is safe on a fielder's choice. 2 down. They will not turn the double play. But Veras will be thrown out at the plate, and that's a second out. The runners will move up if I use the chart, which I did in this case. So now 2 down, and here's Noma. Garcia-Parra 1 for 4. 2 outs here in the top of the 10th. Bases still loaded for the Red Sox. Groom looking in at Garcia-Parra. Garcia-Parra hits lefties a little better. Strategy roll. Nothing happening there. Groom will pitch. Groom, 4-4 against the righty. Walk plus. He walks in the go-ahead run. Offerman will come in to score. It's 4-3 Red Sox. Stadium groans. Walks Garcia-Parra. That brings in a run. And now 4-3 here in the top of the 10th. And now here's O'Leary. O'Leary is 0 for 4. 2 outs. You know what? I read the chart wrong. That should have been an out. That should have been a double play. But oh well, never mind. Groom, it is what it is. Groom will pitch. Strategy roll first. Nothing on the 15. Groom will deal. Groom, 3-1. It's a blank. O'Leary, 1-1. Base hit, pass short. It's a single for O'Leary, and the Red Sox will get some more. Lewis will score. It's a single pass short. Does it bring in Husky? And his base running rating is a 3. And yes, it will. Husky will come in. He will score. 2 runs. Garcia-Parra, he will hold at second base. O'Leary goes to first. And it's 6-3 Red Sox. Stadium barfs. Yeah. O'Leary comes in with a 2 RBI single. And now it's 6-3. And that'll be it for Groom. Stanley will come in to bat now as Groom will come out. Ernest Cruz joins us here at Network Coliseum. So a new pitcher now coming in for the A's is Groom. Unfortunately, he will be divorced, I'm pretty sure, after that. Tim Worrell will now come in to pitch for the Athletics. 2 wins, 2 losses, a 4.15 ERA in 99. 62 strikeouts and 33 walks. Matthews, however, is going to wind up with the L, but Groom doesn't get it done here. So here comes Worrell, and Worrell can pitch to 6. So 2 outs, 6-3 now. Top of the 10th inning. As the Red Sox now have that 3-run cushion here. Strategy rolls are now off. Worrell, 2-3, walk, ball 4. Wow, nobody right now. The Athletics cannot get out of this inning. So Worrell walks Stanley, and now Varitek. Varitek is 1 for 4. May not be seeing ghost runners this inning unless the Athletics pull off some 10th inning magic. Worrell will pitch to Varitek. Worrell, 4-2, strikeout, no. Varitek, 2-1. It's grounded to second base. That'll be handled by Velarde. He's going to throw to first to get Varitek. and that will end the inning. But the Red Sox sent up 9 to the plate. 3 runs on 2 hits, 3 walks, 1 huge error. And the Red Sox now have a 6-3 lead here going in the bottom of the 10th. Cosmo Kramer joins us here at Network Coliseum. Bottom of the 10th inning. John Jaha leads off for the Athletics. Garces can pitch to 3 more batters. He's got a couple of saves, but this wouldn't be a save for him. This would be a win. They're going to let Garces pitch. Jaha is 3 for 4, though, with 3 singles. Bottom of the 10th, 6-3 Red Sox. Garces will deal. Garces, 3-1. That's a walk plus. He walked him. Ball 4. So Jaha reaches base for the 4th time tonight. And now here's Stairs. Stairs is 0 for 3. Austin has their ball as Low warming up in case he need it. Jaha on it first. Infield set for double play. Bottom of the 10th, tied at bottom of the 10th. Red Sox lead 6-3. Strategy rolls are off. Garces 1-1. Hit by pitch. No. Stairs 6-6. It's a fly ball to center field. Stairs is a lefty, though. It would have been a 1. That's a 3. It would have been a strikeout if he was a righty, but that is going to be a fly out to center field, and that's the first out due to Special K. 1 down, and here's Signs. Signs will bat. He is 1 for 3, doubled and walked. Jaha on it first. Garces will pitch. Garces, 4-6 against the righty. Strikeout, got him. Another strikeout for Garces, now 2 down. Garces is tired. He says, I can get 1 more out. And it will, the last chance for the Athletics is Ben Grieve. Grieve is 1 for 4, doubled, and has a stolen base. Fans here at Network Coliseum hoping Grieve can get it done. Garces looking in, hoping for a big pitch. Garces will pitch. Garces, 6-3, walk plus, ball 4, and the tying run is coming to the plate. He will walk Grieve. And now the tying run is at the plate in the form of Miguel Tejada. And Garces, they're taking him out. Because if a KW comes up, that could turn out to be a home run. So we'll see a new pitcher for the Red Sox. And they're going to bring in their closer. And that is going to be Derek Lowe. 6 wins, 3 losses, 15 saves, a 2.63 ERA. Garces does leave with the W right now. Lowe's job, get 1 out. Jaha on it second, Grieve on it first. Question is Tejada going to bat against him? And I think he will, because the bench for the Athletics is meh. Ramon Hernandez a little better. Nah, Tejada had 593 at bats. You're not going to yank him. He'll bat. Jaha on at second, Grieve on it first, 2 outs. Bottom of the 10th, 6-3. Tejada's 2 for 4, a single and a double. Lowe looking in on Tejada. Fans here hoping for a big-time hit. Lowe gets the sign from Veritek and now deals. Lowe, 3-3. That's a blank. He's not tired. Tejada, 1-6, and it's a base hit to right field. Will that score Jaha? Single to right field, and that is a 2-1 on the chart. And he's at second. Single to right, 2-1. Yes, he will advance. Jaha will come around. He will score. That is a 2. Grieve will make it to third because he was running on the hit. It's now 6-4. Big time hit by Tejada. He'll bring in a run. Runners advance. RBI single by Tejada. And Tejada actually will take second on the throw because that was a 2, and that's lower than his base running rating. 2-1 advance plus trailing runners. So, yeah, both runners will move, and it's now 6-4. And now the batter is McFarland. Grieve on at third, Tejada on at second, McFarland the batter. We may see a pinch hitter for him, and they will take him. McFarland coming out of the game and coming on to pinch hit and take over at catcher will be Ramon Hernandez. 279 average, 3 homers, 21 RBIs, a little better average. He will take over at catcher if this game can go any further. Ramon Hernandez will now take over at catcher, and he's a 2-2, 14 plus 1. Not as good, but they want the offense. So here comes Ramon Hernandez. Runners at second and third. Tying run at second. No, you're not walking Hernandez and putting the winning run on base. Derek Lowe, he will set up and ready to pitch. 2 outs, bottom of the 10th, 6-4. Athletics not going away. Derek Lowe trying to close this game for Boston. Strategy roles are still off. Lowe will pitch. Low, 1-2, error on a grounder. Hernandez, 5-5. It is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Garcia Parra. His error rating is a 7. That's a 15. Garcia Parra will get it. Picks it up. Pumps once. Pumps twice. Throws to first. That's your game. Red Sox will hold them off here in 10. A big win for the Bo Sox. 6-4. Stadium groans. 1 run, 1 hit, a couple of walks. But that'll be a victory for the Red Sox. They win it 6-4 tonight. Historically, it was 5-3. So a nice win for the Red Sox. They'll take it. And they will go to 82-57. The Boston Red Sox officially qualify for a playoff berth. The Athletics dropped to 78-61. And there's still plenty of time out there in the NL West. Final line score coming up. For the Red Sox, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. For the Athletics, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. The winning pitcher is Rich Garces. He's going to wind up getting the win. Tough loss for TJ Matthews. Derek Lowe is going to wind up with the save. So a nice victory here for the Red Sox. They definitely need it. And with 82 wins now, they can qualify for the playoffs. We're not done. 10-minute ticker still coming up. IPA Padres 6-5 over Cubs. Bruce Bochy's second home run. How about that? What do you think, Doug Hunt, about inside pitch advance? Personally, I wish I was playing that now. Personally, I wish I was playing inside pitch advance now in this 99 season. But I will be playing Inside Pitch Advanced in the next season of Inside Pitch, by the way, starting January 5th. We just don't know the season yet. We just don't know the season. It is time for the 10-minute ticker, powered by FastScore Baseball. So the Red Sox will take a 6-4 win over the Athletics tonight. And so let's see Let's see how the rest of the majors does tonight. September 7th, White Sox at Anaheim. White Sox 623, that's 2. Angels 453, and that is 5, a win for the Halos. Yankees and the Royals. Yankees 1065, that's 10. Royals 551, that is 5, another win for the Yankees. They're just waiting for the playoffs to start. Baltimore at Minnesota. Orioles 926, that's 4. Twins 511, that's 0. Orioles winning. They'll get a game close. They won't get any closer to Boston. Orioles are just running out of time. Toronto at Seattle. Blue Jays 1332, that's 5. Mariners 1065, that's 10, a win for them. Cleveland at Texas. With the Athletics losing here, Rangers a chance to get closer. Cleveland, of course, trying to close out the American League Central. Indians 1344, that is 6. Rangers 1353, that is 7. And the Rangers get closer. Cardinals and the Braves. Cardinals 446, that's 4. Braves 921, that's 3, a win for the Redbirds. Reds and the Cubs in a doubleheader. Reds 1413, that is 2. Cubs 436, that is 3. Cubs win the first. Reds 1645, and that is 7. Cubs 731, that is 3, and they'll split the twin bill. Dodgers and the Marlins. Dodgers need to win games. Dodgers 842, that's 5. Marlins minus 121, and that's 1. Dodgers needed that win. Diamondbacks and the Brewers. Diamondbacks 2024, and that's 5. Brewers 765, that's 9. That's a win for the Brewers. Rockies and the Expos. Rockies 1046, that is 6. Expos 1831, and that is also 6. And we'll go to extras. Rockies rolled a 6, plus 2 is 8. Expos rolled a 1, and plus 2 is 3. That will be a win for the Rockies. Giants and the Mets. A win here for the Giants. Are once again above 500. Win here for the Mets. They get a little closer to the Braves. Giants 825, that is 3. Mets 912, that is 1. And the Giants are back above 500. I think the Mets are just trying to get to the postseason now. Astros and the Phillies. Astros 1741, that is 7. Phillies 1033, and that is 4. Another win for the Stros. Padres and the Pirates. Padres 535, and that's 4. Pirates 662, that's 7. And the Pirates officially now take the number 4 seed. September 8th, White Sox at Anaheim. White Sox 1251, and that's 7. Angels 631, and that's 3. A win for the Pale Hose. They needed that win. Yankees and the Royals. Yankees 1526, that's 5. Royals 763, and that's 8. And that Baltimore at Minnesota. Orioles 1432, it's 5, and that is 5 runs. Twins 762, that is 7 runs. That's a bad loss for the O's. Boston at Oakland. Red Sox 1264, that is 9. Athletics 941, that is 5. The Rangers will have a chance to get closer. Toronto at Seattle. Blue Jays 931, that is 4. Mariners 834, and that is also 4. They'll go to extras. Toronto rolled a 1 plus 0. Mariners rolled a 4 plus 0, and that will be a win for the Mariners. Tigers and the Devil Rays. Tigers 1141, that is 5. Devil Rays 836, that's 4, a win for the Cats. Cleveland at Texas. Do the Rangers get even closer to Oakland? Indians 15-32, and that's 5. Rangers 12-45, that's 6. And the Rangers are right there with the Athletics, Cardinals, and the Braves. Cardinals 2-12, that's 0. Braves 6-13, that's 1. Braves will get the win. Reds and the Cubs. Reds 15-11, that's 1. Cubs 3-15, that is also 1. They'll go to extras. The Reds rolled a 1. -2 is -1. Cubs rolled a 5, and that's going to be +3. And the Cubs will win that in extras. I got to tell you, the Reds have gotten some very unlucky die rolls in this entire season. 10-minute ticker has not been kind to the Reds. Dodgers and the Marlins. Dodgers 24-55, that is 11. Marlins 8-25, and that's 3, a win for the Dodgers. Diamondbacks and the Brewers. Diamondbacks 11-16, and that's 3. Brewers 5-35, that's 4, a win for the Brew Crew. Rockies and the Expos. Rockies 15-13 and 2 runs. Expos 9-44, and that's 5 runs. They'll get that win. Giants and the Mets. Mets still got to get above 500. They should, unless they completely collapse here. Giants 10-26, and that is 4. Mets 11-31, and that is also 4, and they go to extras. The Giants rolled a 6 +0. Mets rolled a 1 +0, and the Giants will win again in extras. Astros and the Phillies. Astros 5-22, that is 2. Phillies 4-36, that's 3, a win for the Phils. Padres and the Pirates. Padres 5-25, and that is 3. Pirates 7-46, that is 5. And the Pirates now have a 2-game lead on the 4 seed in the 4 seed. September 9th, Baltimore at Minnesota. Orioles 10-33, that is 4. Twins 10-62, that is 8. Another bad loss by the O's. Detroit at Tampa Bay. Tigers 8-43, 5 runs. Devil Rays 8-56, 7 runs. They'll get that win. Reds and the Cubs. Reds 13-36, and that's 6. Cubs 3-34, and that is 3, and that game belongs to the Reds. Mets and the Dodgers. Big series. Big series. Mets 5-24, and that is 2. Dodgers 5-45, and that is 5. And the Mets lose 3 games tonight. Diamondbacks and the Brewers. Diamondbacks 13-63, and that is 9. Brewers 8-35, and that is 4. Win for the Diamondbacks. Astros and the Phillies. That was the historic score from season game 5-5-84. Now, how about that? Astros 11-46, that's going to be 6. Phillies 7-33, that is 4, a win for the Stros. Expos and the Padres. Expos 12-51, and that's 7. Padres 8-62, that is also 7. They'll go to extras. Expos rolled a 1 +2 is 3. Padres rolled a 2 +1 is 3. That's a tie, which means the Padres will win it by virtue of home field. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be at 3Com Park. Big matchup in the American League, in the National League. The Atlanta Braves will take on the San Francisco Giants. John Smoltz will be going for the Braves. Russ Ortiz going for the Giants. Giants now above 500. Now they got to hold on to second place. Dodgers right behind them. Braves trying to wrap up the National League East. Big game tomorrow night. Braves and the Giants. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. Subscribe if you're not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. It took 10 innings, but the Red Sox hold on to the Athletics. They beat them tonight 6-4. We'll see you guys tomorrow.